Top 10 Romantic Movies on Netflix. Netflix specifically has an array of sweet films for any couples or singles out there looking to celebrate the holiday in a relaxing way. Hey guys, welcome to your entertainment channel Netflix Tops, where we tell you about the top-rated movies and series on Netflix. So grab your popcorn and stay with us until the end of this video, because today's video is going to list down the top 10 romantic movies to watch on Netflix. So let's get started. Number 1. The Royal Treatment. Gone are the days when a girl would sit around and wait for Prince Charming to come and save her. Today, she can sweep Prince Charming off his feet and also change the world? The Royal Treatment, Netflix's latest addition to its long list of rom-coms, is an old tale packaged anew. With Marano and Mena Massoud in the lead roles, the film follows the life of Isabella/Izzy, a New York hairdresser, and her chance encounter with Prince Thomas. In the Netflix film The Royal Treatment, Izzy is a hairdresser, and she is given the task of grooming the groom, Prince Thomas. However, they get close and finally fall in love. In the grime of New York City, hairstylist Izzy's small shop catches fire when the microwave and hairdryer are both switched on by her grandmother at the same time. Prince Thomas becomes Izzy's client due to a mix-up in the hair salon identities. Izzy taunts rather than reveres the prince, who is otherwise surrounded by yes people, and the two became friends. Number 2. Through My Window. The romance movie has everything you would ever ask for: a forbidden relationship, a window that brings two lovers together, and of course, a great deal of mutual pining that is sure to make you want to fall in love as soon as humanly possible. Based on Ariana Goody's book of the same name, the Spanish film is about a woman named Raquel who has been harboring feelings for her neighbor and finally decides to make a move. The desire is initially one-sided, as Aries wouldn't be caught dead with someone like Raquel, but her intriguing personality and her wild-card tendencies lure his heart into a relationship he desperately wants to be in. Will he put his reputation on the line to be with her? And if he does, what consequences will arise as a result? Number 3. The Kissing Booth. Childhood friends are the benchmark of our lives. No matter where we go or what we do, we will always share a part of ourselves with them. In Elle's life, Lee is one such friend. But growing up brings new challenges, and every day becomes a test of the bond. In The Kissing Booth, which brings a unique premise on the table, is in particular a journey of friendship that Lee and Elle share. Young love is real, and The Kissing Booth proves it. Starring Joey King and Jacob Elordi, the film follows an unlikely couple who finds love because of a kissing booth. After a romantic summer together, Noah and Elle must adjust to a long-distance relationship as he leaves for Harvard and she begins her senior year of high school. Number 4. Tall Girl 2. A sequel to the 2019 romantic comedy Tall Girl, the film reunites Ava Michelle, Sabrina Carpenter, Griffin Gluck, and more for a new adventure. The film serves as a gentle reminder to all tall girls that loving yourself and others is achievable. Moving forward is not possible if you are bogged down by your anxieties. The voice in your head never dictates the route ahead, but it can be utilized as a crutch that helps you keep standing even when you face the inevitable truth of life. The film is liberally sprinkled with fuzziness, which is ideal for today's youngsters who want to perceive themselves in a more positive light. Tall Girl 2 is kept unique and new age with song, dance, and characters that give snappy speeches that rapidly establish each personality as your ideal best friend in real life. The film makes for a fun watch on a Saturday night and urges you to enjoy every moment and dance all the blues away. Number 5. The Last Letter from Your Lover. Based on Jojo Moyes' best-selling book of the same name, this romantic drama, starring Shailene Woodley and Cullum Turner, shows what happens when a couple gets a second chance at love. The Last Letter from Your Lover is a 2010 romance novel by British journalist and writer Jojo Moyes. It centers on the interconnected lives and romances of two women living in London at different times. The first, Ellie Harworth, is a journalist in 2003 who comes across a set of love letters while researching the 1960s. The letters tell the story of Jennifer Sterling, the wife of a wealthy industrialist, and her intense affair with troubled foreign correspondent Anthony O'Hare. Despite their love, circumstances and social convention conspire to keep them apart. Using these letters, Ellie tracks down Jennifer and Anthony in 2003, and the lovers reunite after not seeing each other after 40 years. Number 6. Along for the Ride. Based on Sarah Dessen's book of the same name, the film follows two insomniacs named Auden, Emma Passereau, and Eli, Belmont Camely, who embark on nightly adventures in their small town of Colby. During the summer before college, Auden meets the mysterious Eli, a fellow insomniac. While the seaside town of Colby sleeps, the two embark on nightly quests to help Auden experience the fun, carefree life she never knew she wanted. Number 7. A perfect pairing. Seeking to land a major client, a young woman from LA travels to a sheep station in Australia, where she ends up connecting with a ranch hand in this romance starring Victoria Justice and Adam Damos. A perfect pairing introduces us to the fierce and ambitious Lola Alvarez, Justice, who works as an executive for Matthias Wines. After saving a distribution deal with famous restaurateur Hamish King, Nicholas Brown, she sets her eyes on Vaughan Family Wines in Australia. A Perfect Pairing is a romantic comedy starring Victoria Justice and Adam Damos in the lead. The former plays a wine company executive who, after quitting her job, travels to Australia and tries to make a deal with Vaughan Family Wines for her own brand new wine distribution initiative. Number 8. Persuasion. Jane Austen's iconic novel gets adapted on screen in this Netflix original starring Dakota Johnson, Cosmo Jarvis, and Henry Golding. Persuasion tells the story of a second chance, the reawakening of love between Anne Elliot and Captain Frederick Wentworth, whom 8 years earlier she had been persuaded not to marry. Wentworth returns from the Napoleonic Wars with prize money and the social acceptability of a naval rank. The main purpose of Persuasion is getting a second chance at love. Anne had first been persuaded to deny Frederick Wentworth, as her family and Lady Russell thought he was too poor and too low class for Anne to marry. Anne always regretted her decision, and she never stopped loving Wentworth. After almost 8 years, the two lovers get another chance, this time with the support of Anne's influencers. Number 9. Hello, Goodbye, and Everything in Between. Based on Jennifer E. Smith's novel of the same name, this film, from the producers of To All the Boys I Loved Before, follows Jordan Fisher and Talia Ryder as a couple who makes a pact to break up before heading off to college. Adapted from the novel by Jennifer E. Smith, director Michael Lewins' Hello, Goodbye, and Everything in Between captures adolescent interactions and intelligence through an empathetic lens. Claire and Aiden make a pact to break up before college. No regrets, no broken hearts. But will one epic goodbye date offer them a last chance at love? Number 10. All the Bright Places. In this incredibly emotional high school romance set in India, love blossoms between Theodore Finch, Justin Smith, and Violet Markey, Elle Fanning, after Theodore talks Violet down from a suicide attempt. These two teens grow close as each battle their own inner demons. Violet feels survivor's guilt as she has survived a car crash that claimed her late sister's life. Theodore struggles with mental illness, having grown up abused by his father and abandoned by his mother. Director Brent Haley's romance, All the Bright Places, orchestrates a symphony of emotions, juxtaposing riveting darkness with tender, light composition. Despite their inner obstacles, these two teens find great love in one another. When tragedy strikes yet again, that love they find in All the Bright Places lives on. And this brings us to the end of the video. What are your thoughts on today's video? Share with us in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for amazing movie reviews coming your way. And thank you for watching.